Hey, hi guys, welcome back. I welcome you all to cloudtech91.com YouTube channel. I welcome you all to Checkpoint CCSA and CCSC NGX-R80 learning series with Ravi Malhotra. This is going to be lab number 3. Just as a recap, we have done 2 labs as well as 2 lectures. This lecture is very important. This lab is very important. This lab is just going to tell you right how you can configure VMware Virtual Network Editor. Now, as you know, as in one of my previous lectures, we learned that with the help of VMware Virtual Network Editor, we can create, many VLANs inside VMware virtualization, right? Now, the purpose of configuring Virtual Network Editor is just to create a near real uh, network network architecture. Um, in any organization, right, you have VLAN such as management VLAN, you have DMZ VLAN, you have data VLAN, as well as you have few of the internet circuits, maybe ISP1 and ISP2. This is the purpose of this lab. I will just drive you through the complete virtual network editor configuration. You just need to follow this lab, very carefully, and you just need to repeat it. That's all, guys. So let me get started now. So this is hypothetical any organization, right? And this is just going to be an organization CloudSec 91. As we can see that we have around 5 VLANs here. So I have management VLAN, I have ISP VLAN which is from Tara, I have data VLAN, I have DMZ as well as prod VLAN, right? These are the 5 VLANs. And these are the virtual networks that I have defined for each of the VLANs. So management VLAN is going to be 200 series slash 24. ISP will be 137.0 series. Data VLAN is going to be 70.0. DMC is going to be 80.0. Prod is going to be 90.0. All of these VLANs are layer 3 VLANs, right? As just because all these VLANs will terminate on the virtual network editor, right? These are all layer 3 VLANs. They all will terminate, and each of the VLAN has its own VLAN IP address. It is 192.168.200.1. So every VLAN has .1 as just to be the VLAN IP address. Okay, and this is how it works: VMnet 0, VMnet 1, VMnet 2, VMnet 3, and VMnet 4. Right, guys? If we just try to recap in one of my previous chapters, right, where we have learned, the concept of VMnet 0, VMnet 1, VMnet 2. So the moment you end up installing VMware Workstation on your laptop or on a desktop, you will see, right, 2 networks and 2 virtual NIC cards will automatically be created on your host system. So these will be either VMnet 1 and VMnet 8. Okay, and when I say host, that means real system. When I say guest, that means a virtual machine right on top of the real machine. Okay. These are the 2 important keywords that you need to remember always. So this is so these are the VLANs that I'm going to use, and this slide I have kept it blank just for a purpose because we will create a diagram. So first of all, let me just show you the default. How does it look like? So if I just go to ncpa.cpl, where I see my network interface cards, I see that I have VMnet 1 as well as VMnet 8, right? So these are the 2 virtual NIC cards which have been enabled on the host adapter. Okay, and if I just right click here and if I go to status, I can see that so VMnet 1 is 192.168.44.1, and then VMnet 8 is actually 176.1. Okay, so let me go back to this scenario. I need to create these VLANs, so I just need to use VMnet 0 to be my management VLAN. VMnet 0 is going to be 192.168.200.0, right? VMnet 1 is going to be 137. 70.0. VMnet 2 is going to be 70.0, and similarly this way, right? So we are going to start it now. I'm just going to launch VMware Workstation. I will right click here. I will run it as an administrator. Okay. So once VMware Workstation is launched, there we have an edit menu, and here we'll click on Virtual Network Editor. It takes some time, right? Now here we go. So here, what we see is that the VMnet 0 is kind of breached network, which is just kind of connected to the physical adapter, and then we have two virtual VMnet 1 and VMnet 8. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to follow my diagram here. So VMnet 0 is going to be 192.168.200.0. Okay. VMnet 0 is going to be not breached. This is going to be host only. Connect virtual machines internally in a private network. The moment you do this, you need to click this option and you need to change the network here. 192.168.200.0. 255.255.255.0 is going to be the network, right? VMnet 1 again is going to be host. Connect a host virtual adapter. It depends, right, whether you want to do DHCP yes or no, but then I don't mind even if you check this option. So VMnet 1 is going to be 192.168.137.0. Let me change it, 192.168.137.0. Alright. This is VMnet 8. As per my network diagram, I really don't need VMnet 8. So I will select VMnet 8 and I'll click remove network. I'll click on add network. I'll say VMnet 2. It will take some time. And similarly, I have to do the same exercise for VMnet 2 as well. I'll check this option host only. I'll check these two options. VMnet 2 is going to be my data VLAN, and this is going to be my 70.0/24, right? That's my VMnet 2. VMnet 3 is going to be the new network. That's VMnet 3. This is going to be my DMZ with a network 192.168.80.0. So VMnet 3 is here. This is connected host only, and I'll say 80.0. Good going, guys. And the last one is VMnet 4, which is my prod, and it's going to be 90.0. So I'll just click on another adding a network, and then all right, so everything is here. I'll do it 90.0. Okay. So let us just recheck. So VMnet 0 is not DHCP. Let me check that. So VMnet 0 is the 192.168.200.0. VMnet 1 is 137.0, 70.0, 80.0, 90.0. And this basically reflects to your PPT here, 200, 137, 70, 80, 90, right? All right, I'll just click on apply. So it says that removing VMnet 8, updating VMnet 0. Similarly, it will update VMnet 1, VMnet 2. So look here carefully. It says that install host virtual adapter. It is going to do the same exercise for VMnet 0, VMnet 1, VMnet 2, VMnet 3, and VMnet 4. Once the VMware virtual network adapter is installed, that NIC card will automatically obtain an IP address as a .1 in that respective VLAN. So once this is finished, I will just take you back to my network connections. There we'll see that we'll have all these four, and just because we have checked the option connect a host virtual adapter to this network, so we will see host virtual adapter on our laptop. Okay, so I'll just click OK. I think this is done. Let me go back to network connections. Let me refresh it. So here you see VMnet 0, VMnet 1, VMnet 2, VMnet 3, and VMnet 4, right? Now, well, that's fine, but then how is it going to look like? So let us create a diagram here. So let me create a firewall, right? So this is going to be my firewall. Okay, this is going to be my internet facing firewall. So this is my ETH0. This is going to be my VMnet1. This is going to be my 192.168.137.1. VMnet1 is going to be 192.168.137.0/24. Let's say that firewall is going to be 10, right? And okay, this is ETH0. Here I will create ETH1. This is going to be VMnet2. VMnet going to be 192.168.70.0/24, and this is going to be 192.168.70.10. Okay, let me create ETH basically. Well, anyways, let me just make it ETH2. ETH0 should be my management interface, right? This is my management VLAN. 192.168.200.0/24, and this is going to be 192.168.200.10, 137.10, 70.10, and here I have another ETH012, ETH3, and here I have ETH4. ETH3 is going to be 192.168.80.10, and this is going to be 192.168.90.10/24/24. This is going to be VMnet 4, and this is going to be VMnet 3. As all these are layer 3 VLANs, so I'm just drawing it for you. This is your laptop. Basically, you can visualize it as a core switch. Here you have VMnet 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is going to be 200.1. This is going to be 137.1. This is going to be 70.1. This is 80.1. This is 90.1. These are the VLANs. So if I say 200.0, this is connected to this interface. This is VMnet 2. This is my data VLAN. This is connected to this interface. This is my 192.168.80. This is my DMZ. DMZ is my connected to DMZ is connected over here. This is my internet VLAN. This is connected to here, and then this is my another VLAN. This is my prod VLAN, which is connected over here, guys. So this is all how this diagram looks like. This is going to be my internet, right? So so this was the purpose, right? So in this lab, we have done this part, right? We have not done this, as this is going to be the next labs in the sequence, where I will actually help you learn how to install firewall and how to configure interfaces as per the VLAN. But then, right, the required switching, right, and the required network configuration has already been done. You can see that all these VLANs have been created on your laptop, and it's just a matter of creating a firewall virtual machine. It's just a matter of creating firewall virtual machines with at least 5 interfaces, selecting each interface into a dedicated VLAN, and that's all, guys. So you will be able to wonderfully execute all the labs in this entire series. So that's all, guys. Just as a recap, what we learned is how to efficiently make use of VMware Virtual Network Editor. It's very important. It helps you create virtual VLANs, right? And we did that lab. We saw that, how these network interfaces got created on my laptop, and then this is the diagram effectively which I want to use as in my next sequence of labs. All right, guys. So that's all from here. So this was the lab number 3, day 1, lecture 3. I thank you all, guys. Please like and subscribe my video, and just please leave comments, guys. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Bye bye.